What is going on, guys? This is Ben here, bringing another Brawl Stars video. Hopefully you are excited because we have a pretty big update coming very soon here. We're going to talk about everything that you need to know about it. We just had the Brawl talk and everything. A new Brawler, a new mode that's crazy, new skin, and then also like a new map environment and everything. So really awesome stuff here. Definitely leave a like if you guys are excited, and if you have not already, definitely subscribe because we're going to go in depth on all of this update stuff, and as we get more update things in the future, you will see it here first. So hopefully you guys are excited. Let's hop into this. We have a ton of things to cover. First and foremost, a new Brawler. So the new Brawler is Carl. He is basically he's chilling in a minecart and he throws a pickaxe as a boomerang. This guy is crazy. So what we could gather from the video, it seems though at max level his HP is 6,160. So that is the same HP as Pam. So he's gonna be a little bit on the tankier side, which is really nice because he has a very unique main attack. He has this crazy boomerang that gets thrown out and it comes back to him. But he only has, like, if you look at his attack charge, he only has one of those. So it seems as though when he throws out his boomerang and it comes back, that's when you can throw it again. So it doesn't seem like there's any really reload times or just the wait time for him to get his boomerang back. So this is a very interesting mechanic just on his main attack alone. It seems to deal 896. Again, we're assuming this is around max level because usually when you go into games, obviously you guys know your brawlers are pushed to max level. So that's kind of crazy. 869, that I assume that's probably just for like maybe one hit. It could be for multiple, but those are his attack. He's got one little charge, he throws it. It seems though once he gets that boomerang back, he can't throw it again. Now his super is interesting too. It is really crazy. Like twirls, kind of like if you played Vainglory, kind of like Rona or a Valkyrie from like Clash of Clans or Clash Royale with his super. So he's just spinning around. It seems as though I tried to time it. It's around like 3.5 to 4 seconds on his super for the spin time, but it seems though he gets a crazy movement speed boost where he can go incredibly fast for that. And it was hard to see how much damage this super actually ended up doing. There was different like numbers that were showing up when he did hit it. It was like 1456 or whatever. So I don't know, maybe it depends on how long you're hitting that enemy and how many spins are hitting them. So it's hard to calculate the super damage right now. Maybe I just need to look at it, but it's a pretty quick one. It is really fast, and I think that's crazy because like if brawlers group up, that's like, think of this, a Tara super drags them together and then you just go in with a Carl and just destroy them all. That would be insane. So I'm excited for him. We don't know really how fast or how long it takes him to charge up a super. We don't really know anything on his star power just yet, so that's all up in the air. We would have to assume that like, if we're seeing the gameplay footage, his star power is already probably in effect. I don't know, maybe a movement speed boost on his super or something. But Carl here, let me know your thoughts on him. All the gameplay that they have shown is kind of crazy because you guys know the last time they teased Gene, they showed like just that mini gameplay clip of him. On this one, they showed like all of it and all his mechanics and everything. So that is really cool. So new things coming. He has that one little charge and a boomerang tactic. So he throws it, comes back to him, deals damage on the back and forth like an executioner. His spinning attack, which is really cool as well. So they also did give us an interesting timeline for his release. They said it was gonna be mid-March. So they kind of did the that last time with Gene where they said he was gonna be releasing mid-February, which they did. So this update could go two ways. We could get it very soon after this Brawl talk here. And then basically we have a lot of, maybe some things right on the update, but throughout the month to get new things. And then like mid-month we would get Carl. Kind of like that's how last update was with all the skins, Gene, and everything else. Now, the other update, or the other option is like the update's going to be around mid-March and it's going to have Carl and all of this stuff in here. So, I don't know, but that's like a long wait time if they announce it right now. Not being able to play the new mode or anything and seeing the new skin and everything. So, I don't know, I assume it's probably going to be like last month or the last update. It's kind of crazy to say last month's update pretty much, but where they're going to have this update early and then throughout the month just release some things to keep it fresh, and I really do like that. Now, the next thing, which I'm really hyped for, and I hope they do this more, is the Night Witch Mortis skin. This looks so cool. It looks kind of creepy at first when you look at it, but I think the idea is just amazing, and it fits perfectly. Now, he does look like a little bit of a crossdresser, but it doesn't matter. It looks awesome. So this is celebrating Clash Royale's 3rd year anniversary, which is insane. they have a new skin from now. Thinking about this later on for more iterations for Clash Royale, which I would love to see more. You guys know, like, the Night Witch is just, and the Wizard Barley are the only two that we have right now. So if they keep doing this cross skin stuff, it's really, really awesome, and I really do like that. I want to see more of it. A cool one would be like a Carl Valkyrie or something like that. Now let's get into one of the other things that I am so excited for as well, which they talked about is Siege. They basically gave us all the things. So Siege is on like this new map. It's really, really big. It has like the same environment of the new environment that we got last time, but it has turrets that are safes. So these kind of don't look like turrets to me. They kind of look like mortars when they were shooting, but basically that's going to deal damage. And it seems as though the turret, you kind of see like that 3-point line by the turret around it. That might be the turret range. We don't know that confirmed, but it seems as though that would make sense. But a turret safe, that is kind of cool. Now, another part is there's robots. So basically, these robots spawn after you collect these bolts on the map. In the footage, they showed like the maps just appearing like an energy drink. But in the video, Ryan said that you have to bust open boxes to get the bolts. So that's one kind of discrepancy there. We don't know exactly which way this is going to go. What maybe they finalize this. What could have happened was maybe originally they were going to have it with boxes and then the gameplay shows it different. Or maybe like they have the gameplay there when they didn't have boxes and then Ryan recorded the Brawl Talk after and they decided to make them boxes. We're not sure how this is going to go, but basically you collect those bolts when they spawn and they go back to your safe, and then after it seems as though a certain amount of time you collect enough of them, a robot spawns, which you help try and push with it. The robot just goes straight for the enemy safe, but you try and push with it, and basically the first person to take that turret safe down is the victorious. Now, one thing about the robot is it did have a level. So I think it said the text was Siege Robot level 21 in this little clip that we saw. So if they have different levels, there's a few ways at how this could go. Is like the longer the game is, or the more further you are in the game, that's basically increases the robot's level to maybe make the game end at a certain amount of time. Or it could be the more of those bolts that you collect, the higher level robot you get. They both could be either way. I don't know exactly how many bolts it takes to create a robot. We don't know all of that stuff yet, but even so, it's just a 3v3 game mode. Collect those bolts in the middle, an incredibly long range map, and you try and push with a robot. And it kind of like, you kind of have to use the strategy of letting the robot probably tank the turret and then try and burst it down or whatever. So if this is the only map for this game mode, it seems as though like a wide variety of brawlers are going to be good. Now, I'd probably give it to like the long range brawlers that can break walls, because I feel like as the game goes on and those walls get destroyed, it's going to be basically a slugfest between the longer range brawlers. So maybe like Brock could be really good, Colt could be really good, any of the longer range ones, like after the map gets opened up, because that's like a really late game comp. And it seems though it's going to take a while to take care of those safes and everything. So these are the big main changes that they talked about. I assume there's probably going to be other stuff coming in the update too. There's probably going to be balance changes, maybe some other stuff, maybe maps, whatever. So maybe even more skins too. Maybe they just wanted to showcase the Night Witch skin or the Night Witch Mortis skin and everything. But let me know what you guys think about Carl. Let me know what you guys think about Night Witch. Let me know what you guys think about Siege. Like, which one are you most excited for? Like, the thing that really I just got really excited for was seeing another Clash Royale one in there, because you guys know, posted Clash Royale all the time, a huge, amazing game. And then Siege, any new game mode, I'm really, really up for it. Looks like it's a ticketed event though, so we don't know the full details on that just yet. I'm okay with that, but they said what made it interesting though was they said trophies, double trophies, double rewards. Double XP, I think. I forget everything that he worded. It made it seem like everything was double. But yeah, definitely save up your brawl boxes now. I stated this the other video. Like, save up your brawl boxes now if you want a chance to unlock Carl. I don't like. I hope he's not a legendary or a mythic, because we just had a legendary and a mythic, and those are the two of the hardest brawlers to get. So that is all that. Another thing too, which this is maybe resolved by the time that this is going live, is there was an update that showed in the iOS App Store for Brawl Stars, and it had a lot of stuff and information on there, but if you downloaded it, it actually did not allow you to play the game. Like, you'd get this error message. So maybe there is a resolve. I would say wait to download the new Brawl Stars update until it's officially released. Either you hear from us, or you're like the YouTubers, or you hear it from like the Brawl Stars team or whatever. So I just want to say that because it's been all over Reddit. Like people, there was like, oh, you can update your game in the App Store. They updated their game and then they couldn't play it. So beware of that. I assume it's probably resolved by the time you're seeing this, but just had to keep that. Just keep it out there because you don't want to not be able to play. So other than that though, let me know your thoughts on this. What is your favorite? I really like this skin, and I really like Carl, and I really like the siege mode. So all cool stuff, and it's crazy that we just had an update recently, so that's really, really awesome. But subscribe, stay tuned, you're gonna see it all here first. I'll see you guys later.